So, how do I sound tonight? Okay, I don't hear any audio hitching, I don't hear any audio artifacts or any weird background noises, so call it good. Go get this put on my noggin. Hook up this wire. Fix some stream titles, some stream titlies. I got to fix my stream titlies. Okay. Okay. Several more quests to do. Log beyond. So let's see how far I can get tonight. Safe. Oh yeah, I go to a safe. Right, there is that. Now we'll go to the Twitch. Oh wait, I have to put the that first. Oh, I did not copy it. That. Now we go to Twitch. Visit the channel real quick. Grab the URL. Grab old Earl. Because Earl's full of pie. Okay, there is ad number 1. 2, 3. Scroll down to here. These to post up 5 and 6. Lovely dovely. Make sure all my chats are tiled correctly, all of my titles are fixed, all of my categories are correct. Don't need the light stream window anymore. So let's jump face first into Avowed. Widewind. A ridge Saran farmer who caused the Saints' War. Yeah. I remember that story. Alright, I just turned in that quest. What have I got to do next? Return to Rosanna. Okay.
You return! Have you visited all 3 grave sites?
We placed the offerings and we paid for the food you stole.
Oh, I never expected such generosity from you. You paid for my crime from your own pockets? Thank you for helping the dead to rest, my friend. You have done Fiora a great service.
And wasted perfectly good food in the process.
Now, will you stand and pray with me?
Do you really think these rituals are worth stealing food from starving people?
I believe that prevention is better than treating symptoms. By pleasing the dead, we remove their desire to harm the living. You have done Fuhrer a great service today. It may not solve all our problems, but it will make things better here. Please, take this token of Barrett's favor. May it keep you from her path for just a moment longer.
What is that?
May the usher find you quickly, Aimiko, and ferry you gently to the next life.
What the hell was that? An additional 20% damage reduction against vessels. That's far too narrow to really be of use to me. Or the gifted magpie. I'm over here, so this one would be closer to Porian.
Don't trust any man, see? Trust me. Honest and
Animancy.
I only carry the freshest herbs, mind you, plucked from the best sources.
I need some soup flies. Minoleta's conduit. Attack damage, maximum wand range. Full attack combo deals high stun. Power attacks 2 or more. Slows them. See, I never use the teachable moment thing, but I use Wondrous Torment all the damn time. Sparks. Jolting touch. What? This is quite different from the... Oh, because it's a Grimoire of Sparks, not the Grimoire of Storms. This is the one that I've got currently equipped. Okay, wand awakened outer robe of woven grass. It's the marijuana robe. Small amount of essence whenever taking fire, frost, or shock damage. Resistance to shock accumulation. What am I using? Attack damage with wands, maximum wand range, and ability cast speed. I mean, I kind of do like it. Some more Hylia's Talon. I need spirit residue. I'm tempted to buy some of that stuff, but I think I shall refrain for the time being. Still the Ogre's Cave to do. I think I did the Strangled Audra. I still need to go to the Naku Tadek grounds. Plateau Junction. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? I think I'm going to head toward the Ogre Cave next. travel out to that. The Deerwood, where they're called Deerwoodens. Or Deerwoodens. Crystal Eater Spiderling. Bye. Crystal.
We make a good squad.
Eye Stitch. More spitter legs. Dead bandit. A dead bandit is a good bandit.
Aye, aye.
Yeah. Always take a lockpick. Yeah.
What's Healy a god of again? Creepy places full of murder and ghosts?
Idol of covert plots. Okay. The god of creepy places full of murdering ghosts. Also birds. Julia does love the birds. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Ah.
On sync!
So what did that do? I can't open this door. Aha.
On sync!
Now the door's open. Alright, well I've beaten one ogre that looked like it might have been undead. I suppose I gotta beat this one too. Memoirs of a Visionary, Volume 2. After my exile from Asense's academy, I left my beautiful city for another equally as magnificent, Sperinto. Unfortunately, word had already spread, and not a single academy in all of the republics would have me. At that point, I fell into a deep depression. Without access to my research, I would not be able to continue my work, my research, my calling. The next few months passed in a haze of pain and wine. Lots of wine. I eventually received a letter from a sympathetic colleague whose name shall not be mentioned lest they become ostracized for aiding me. This letter mentioned the existence of a far-flung place that may be in need of a man with my talents, Fiormes Inverno. With what little coin remained, I bartered passage to the living lands to start my life anew. I have a very old song stuck in my head, and I'm not sure why. Memoir of a Visionary, Volume 3. Life in Fiormes Inverno was better than I expected. The ingenuity of its people is truly remarkable. They are able to accomplish feats of animancy that would leave the Republic's brightest animancers in shock, and all with scavenged resources and refurbished machinery. Unlike those that exiled me, men like Maxim Vidaro and Paraquilici understand that the march of progress is not always a pleasant process. But alas, even they found the act of building a better body repulsive. Grave robber, they called me, and so once more I was exiled, lost and alone in the wilds. I got cornered by murderous sporlings and was certain my time was at its end. That was until the most unlikely savior appeared, the ogre Olrask, a paragon of his kind. I am proud to say that he has become a genuine friend. With his help, I was able to scavenge enough equipment to create for myself a humble but functional workshop. This unfortunately required a few raids of Fiora's outlying farms. I consider it fair compensation for the aid I rendered unto them. A small piece of parchment sticks out from this book with hastily scribbled script. Note to self, retrieve equipment and memoir volume 1 from the locked storage room. Check to see that the essence generators. A fine grace. Letter to Vitor. Master Vitor, I have only had your device running for a few days, but I felt I must write you to immediately thank you for your generosity in sharing your plans and materials list with me. As you can infer from the tardiness of my correspondence, it took me several months to source the necessary supplies, and another, at least, to put them all together. And in the end, your design came together flawlessly. Your tutelage these last 3 years has given me cause to dream for the first time in decades. I will not burden you with the fulsome intensity of my feelings, but I must tell you, even before my Lord God left the world, I felt there was a hole in my life, a yearning for discovery, a project worthy of wholly subsuming my mind beneath, and I see now that it is animancy. I would never have pursued this path, were it not for our chance meeting at that crossroads. As my labors near their end, the only words I have left now are thank you. Thank you, Vitor, for giving this aged godlike hope. I shall ever be your grateful student. Sargamas. Okay.
I smell rot. There's something unnatural here. Shh.
sneak up on this guy? Alright then. Have this. For you. For you. Damn it, I was drinking. I was drinking. Alright, let's do this again, but this time remember to switch my damn weapon. Oh. I don't mind going back this far.
Sick!
How dare I use the wrong spell? How dare I?
I'm sick!
Nothing over there. So across.
Yeah.
Nothing up there. Oh, crap. Memoirs of a Visionary. Volume 3. Try to remember to find that locked storeroom that that bitch used. Sargon was the old godlife they killed before.
I smell rot. There's something unnatural here. You take lead.
Okay. First and foremost. Then I'm going to cast.
Unseek!
Journal of Ranger Montano. Written in a script that resembles the scratching of a bird's talon. This journal recounts the last few days in the life of Ranger Montano. As you scan through the text, several excerpts stand out. Several days ago, I am certain there is a traitor among us. Though I seem to be alone in this, I suspect 3 of my fellow Rangers, but I don't want to take any further steps until I'm more certain. 2 days later, I have found tracks matching our standard issue boots leading away from the outpost and well beyond our usual patrol routes. I cannot risk asking Captain Acierno for clearance to follow these trails. The time spent returning to headquarters will allow my quarry to escape. I hope she will forgive my insubordination. 2 more days later. The tracks lead to an area east of Lake Lacuna. I dare not follow any closer for now. Any of my suspects would be capable of detecting me if I continued past this point. 1 day later, I have lost the traitor's trail. I suspect they discovered I was tracking them. I will search for the trail a little longer, and then I will return home to find another lead. 1 day ago, I have confided in Ranger Dorso my fears, and she agrees that it's likely we're being undermined from outside. I suspect the Steel Garrote, whose masked leader has been spotted in the valley. Dorso has invited me to hunt with her tomorrow, and she has agreed to keep our outing secret so as not to alert the Garrote's contact among the Rangers. With her help, I have no doubt I'll know who the traitor is by this time tomorrow. Oh, that... Abandoned defense. I'm going to cast... Oh, I've already got it up.
Unseek!
Now... You... No. I said no. some stew. Gotcha. Okay. Huh? Oh, triangle wind! It's spirit. How do I get in there? There's gotta be a way to do it. There's gotta Aha!
Unsink!
Blessing. Aethasian breastplate. Oh, that's medium. Using it. It is something that I have found. That's not a locked storage room. Where's the volume 1 of the book that I was talking about? But. Oh, volume 1? Oh, volume 1.
The ranger back there was killed by a knife in the back. Looks like there's more going on here than we thought.
This whole thing rubs me wrong. Captain Nasiarno ought to know.
Alien dueling ring. 7% chance to avoid melee damage. I'll be using that. Long ass list. Decent size, but it's nowhere near as long. Idol of Covert Plots. 2 Constitution, 2 Dexterity. This is Second Wind. Casts Flurry of Blows. Athasian Breastplate. During the day, plus 3% damage reduction, 3 additional damage reduction. Mended Scars. Increases your health restoration from all sources by 20%. The persecution of Aethasians following the Saints' War threatened the lives and safety of many innocent men and women. Still, there were those brave souls that stood up to those that would see them dead because of their faith. This breastplate was worn for many years by such an individual, who put their own life on the line to defend their faith and their fellow Aethasians. When this now forgotten protector of the faith fell in battle, it is said that with a final plea to the Child of Light, a golden sheen covered the breastplate. Whether this was an act of divine intervention or overwhelming faith is unknown to this day. Interesting. This can be torn down. Entropy, corrosive siphon, parasitic staff, black bow, and pull of aora. That is interesting. I have something that gives me access to black bow. Definitely going to have to look into that. Dagger, bows, that. Okay. We'll take a gander at the abandoned homestead.
trouble farming these days.
Gotta be a way to get up there, down in the sinkhole. Maybe up that way. It's definitely a path down.
Yeah.
Take a gander down here. Quietly. Spiteful letter. Gerard, as agreed, I've left the full sum in the chest. If you go back on your word and tell my husband about Luke, I'll come for your head. Oh, and those gems you demanded as ransom? They're at the bottom of the water. I've heard you can't swim. Pity. I can.
Here we go. Oh, no, you don't.
Damn.
Nice work.
He was ripping me a new one. Okay, that must be the bottles that I dropped after drinking. What is that?
On sync.
See where that did anything? Some jasper. Kind of weird that there's nothing. Is there really nothing though? I didn't really look for anything on the water. So it's possible that there's a passage down here. Water. Out of the water. then I guess that just leaves the tower completely inaccessible, huh? Completely, or is it just most? Yeah, I'm thinking. Any other time, I think I might have been able to jump up there. I think I can here. Working. Ah, I can get up. Not that there was anything super good up here, mind you. But I can get up. Hunt. Aha. Healing potion. Highwayman's advice. Fernan, if you find this, don't bother with this spot. My boys and I have already scouted the place. It's no good. We found some fool who'd come to collect his coin and shook him down for it, but we heard noises from the ruins all night. I'm not dying for a few skates.
Maybe we don't go inside the ancient creepy tower. Just a thought?
Ancient creepy tower? Is that the ancient creepy tower? I'd love to go inside the ancient creepy tower. There's usually ancient creepy treasure inside of ancient creepy towers. Thank you for the idea. I might not have even noticed it had you not said anything. Yeah, no, that's probably not true. I totally would have seen it. Daughter's exhortation. Mother, if you find this, do not weep for me. I know what they did to you. I know what must be done. I regret nothing. Whatever it costs me, I am prepared. If the quiet slave hears me, none of them will ever hurt you again. Oh, is this the base of the totem? Yeah, God's totem base.
Bet that was part of something once.
See there? I'm very glad that I ignored you, Marius. Very glad indeed. I got the base of a new totem for my camp. Superstitious Pargrunen. Delum gun. And,
Trail goes through the ravine and into the glade. Careful where you step.
indeed. Okay, looks like I can get down here. Wildwoods Plateau. Is it bad that I could see me being one of these people who would come up to one of these, like, big bubble ruins? It's got a hole knocked in the side. I'd go inside and just start sifting through the rubble to see if there's anything interesting there. I could totally see me being someone to do that. Even if I did get up there and fall down inside, I would probably get stuck because it doesn't. Easy way out. And this is the. Looks like the top. Scourge Skeleton Monk.
Quiet, Nimdut.
That it?
Yay, health potion. Fine leather queer ass. I'm great. Battered Park-Room Journal. Day 23. The map says that Balzadar's treasure has to be around here somewhere. No sign of anything yet, just rubble and misshapen trees. Well, that's not entirely true. Timur tunneled into the ruins and found this metallic contraption mounted on the wall. We can't pull it out, and Izmiru doesn't recognize the symbols. Can only imagine what the people who built it used it for. Told Timur not to damage it. We've got to test it properly. The commandants won't keep funding us unless we can come back with something good. Excuse me. An unfinished Park-Room Journal. Day 28. I can't explain it. The thing works, but how? Timur's pickaxe sparked when he was chiseling near the contraption, and it came to life. We heard the damnedest noise. I thought we'd broken it until I looked outside and saw these wooden beasts barging toward the hill. We retreated into the ruins, so at least we're safe for now. They've been down there all day and all night, though. Must not need to sleep. Either we wait for them to lose interest, or we make a break for it. I don't like our odds. We're outnumbered. We only have our digging tools, but our supplies won't last forever, and there's nothing to forage in here. If they don't decide by tomorrow, I'm going without them. The commandants need to know. Good old commandments. Some of them definitely didn't leave, because I just seen a skeleton.
Feels odd here. This is exactly the kind of place you'd find a Park-Room cache.
On seek! Who's ready for more?
Bloody Pargrim Journal. Day 32. We had a plan. Izmiru was going to try to reason with them. If it went poorly, they'd distract the beasts while Timur snuck out to get help. They asked if we made the machine. Izmiru told them no, we just turned it on. It all went to Saka after that. It's unlikely Timur made it. One of the beasts caught him. Izmiru won't last long without a proper doctor. The beasts practically disemboweled them. It took all my strength to pull them back into the tunnel. We're going to die here, and commandants will never find us. Maxims of the Pargrunen 3. In older lands it was said, think quickly and improve what you can. Constant testing is the lever of the Pargrun. Now it is written in blood, you shall prefer the tried to the untried. You shall choose the tested over the untested. The taste of the blood is, the wit of one is nothing against the practice of thousands. The test of one life is as a pebble set against the avalanche of generations.
Seek!
So that is that. Here. Probably some way to go in there to unlock that. Old Kaura's Grimoire.
Seek!
And there's an outlet there. Faded Pargrun Journal. Day 46. Izmiru passed 12 days ago. I ran out of rations 2 days after that. The creatures persisted. What was I supposed to do? They wouldn't want me to die here. We were family. Gods forgive me. I figured out how to power off the machine yesterday. The beasts are leaving slowly. I can go home, but I don't know if they'll take me. Lucky you, I'm not even sure what the machine is. I've seen neither hide nor hair of anything that I would classify as a machine. Fine.
Right behind you.
You turd. You ghost of a turd. Okay. Oh, that's right. I had a thing to look at, didn't I? It's like, yes. That. Old Kaura's Grimoire. It's got Chill Blades, Ring of Fire, Returning Storm, and Pull of Aura. Old Kaura was supposedly a lesser-known Ingwithan aristocrat who became one of the preeminent wizards of their time, pitied by their family and countrymen for the physical deformities that racked their body. They turned their attention toward unlocking the secrets of the arcane. By the end of their life, their sizable inheritance had dwindled to nothing as they spent it on increasingly exotic materials and components. For their final act, they conjured a terrifying vortex of thunder, lightning, and raw arcane energy, claiming it as a portal to a better place. No body was recovered, and to this day, it is uncertain if their efforts to rip open a gateway to another world worked and they were whisked away somewhere else, or if their bodies simply disintegrated from the unchecked power of their final spell. How much of this ancient history is accurate and how much is pure embellishment is impossible to discern. The details lost to time, like so much else surrounding the enigmatic Ingwithans. The fact that this bedraggled grimoire has survived so long is a miracle in its own right. Pool of Aora. Cast upon a location to pierce the beyond, pulling two nearby enemies and suspending them in the vortex. No, that's not something that I will be using. I'm kind of interested in this because I'm very interested in black bow. Dagger. Get rid of the arquebus. Long damned list. Jasper and Amethyst. Okay. The Schemer's Offering. Activate passive bonuses when placed at party camp and restored with missing fragments. Okay, so that's these two along with I think 3 or 4 more. Overgrown homestead. This is not the abandoned homestead. I could use my lockpicks, or I can run around until I find the homestead key. I always give myself a chance to find the homestead key. Steel garage. This is a highway, man. It's not a coast road, but he'll die.
Get down! Got company! Stop right there!
One sick.
You like lightning, huh? That's smart.
We make a good squad.
There's the homestead key.
Aim. Stand back.
You were smart enough to stay back, but me and Kai got fried. Okay. So we use the homestead key that I just found.
Anyone else feel a draft? There. I bet there's something behind that broken window.
Stay alert. Just in case.
Spear. Bloody warning. Let this be a lesson. Do not mess with the Trantons. When we come to collect our protection fee, it had better be ready in full. Otherwise, your home, your coin, and your lives are forfeit. Wait. I need to check all the corpses. Well, that's unfortunate.
Quiet as the depths.
Hold it, you.
Right there, Wiley.
Right flank.
Wiley Tan. Crantan. Urge goes.
Well,
So
that
much
was
for the
fun.
Trantons. Trenton Family Brigandine. Family Greaves. Family Talisman. And Gauntlets. What is Skein Claw? That door, so now this way is open. Kith meat. There we go. There's a Brimmer gun. Ranger Verano.
Many thanks, my friends. Much as I hate to say it, there's no way I could have fought past those bastards on my own. Name's Verano. I'd love to stay and give proper thanks, but Ranger Asierno needs my report.
I'm glad to see you survived Casagrada's cowardice. Ranger Casagrada sent us
Well,
to find you.
That's charming. I'm glad he remembered me. I came here with Ranger Casagrada to scout this area out. Oh, we got a tip that a force of bandits was gathering at this old homestead. One of us must have stepped on a twig, because they spotted us right away. When I squared off, Casagrada ran the other way. Said he was going to grab Dorso for backup.
Your squad should more carefully screen their
Beggars
recruits.
can't be choosers, and we only have farmhands to choose from. But I like Casagrada. He's a good kid who just needs more discipline. After Casagrada left, several more bandits joined the fight. They overwhelmed me and took me hostage. I overheard them talking about meeting someone next to a root-strangled tree with a view of the town. They seemed to think their contact was one of the rangers. But that would make that ranger a traitor.
We found Ranger Monato's corpse. His journal mentioned Ranger Dorso.
Manato's dead. Helia, bless our steps. He was the best tracker of all of us. What a shame. A real shame. Damn. I know Dorso and Manato were close once. I imagine she'll be devastated to hear about his death.
Pretty sure she did it. Could Dorso have killed Manato? She seems to be the last person he spoke to.
I can fathom that. They were as close as siblings once. Not any longer, though. Listen, Dorso can be hard to know, but I don't believe she's a traitor.
Ranger Dorso didn't seem to know about Manato's death.
That's not impossible. Manato and Dorso both patrol alone now, and they can be out of contact for a day or two at a time if they really put their minds to it. And they've been busy ignoring each other for weeks.
I thought they had a falling out.
Yes, it was an argument. A big one. About you, actually.
Seems you can't go anywhere without stirring up talk.
I mean, not about you specifically, Envoy, but about your people and their presence in Paradise. We were drinking down by the river. Dorso was arguing that we should contact your ambassador, see if he could send some troops our way.
To help fight the Dream Scourge?
Yes, and to keep the Animancers in line. Can't say I blame her. I mean, raising our dead to work the fields. That's just wrong, no matter how you figure it. Manato wouldn't hear it. He was furious she'd even considered it. Said if he caught her sending missives to Hildgard, he'd kill her himself.
What? Surely that was just Timbers talking.
I don't think he meant it. Manato's not that kind of man. But when it comes to your people, he has, well, had a hair trigger.
I've met no shortage of people in the Living Lands with strong opinions about us.
The longer you people are here, the more common that will become. The Living Lands doesn't want to be tamed, Envoy. Well, I should start hobbling back. Thanks again for looking out. I owe you one, and Casagrada owes us both. If you're in the area, Go see Captain Asierno at the watchtower. She'll be glad to see you.
I'm not sure what to make of this, but I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't particularly care for it either. Alright, there's a bunch of this Tranton family stuff. 5% power attack damage, power attacks deal 5% bonus shock damage. The Trantons weren't always a family of outlaws. Generations ago, their name held some weight among the Dirwooden elite as one of the countless minor noble houses that dotted the countryside of the Eastern Reach. When times inevitably got harder and the family's coffers ran dry, they had no choice but to turn to mercenary work to survive, and eventually banditry. Driven away from the country they fought to liberate, the family eventually found its way to the Living Lands, alongside so many other malcontents and exiles. The collective fury of so many Trantons that possessed these gloves through the generations manifests in an electrifying way whenever the wearer strikes a powerful blow against their enemies. Okay. Tranton family greaves. Plus 20 maximum health, 20% dodge distance, and 10% move speed. The Trantons weren't always a family of outlaws. Houses of coffers ran dry and been driven away from the country to liberate. Avoiding lawmen and soldiers is no easy feat, but these greaves of exceptional make assist greatly in such endeavors. Distance travel and move speed. Interesting. Tranton family brigandine. Your companions deal an additional 20% damage, and you have plus 2 might. Like the family that once bore this brigandine, it embodies tenacity and a willingness to do what has to be done, no matter the cost. Alright, is there anything here I can get rid of? Breakdown, I mean. To save some weight. I guess I could get rid of this. It's not very heavy though. This can go. Tranton family talisman. To survive such a dangerous life requires a keen eye for danger, something that this talisman acutely enhances. Whatever sigil may have once adorned this talisman is lost to time. It gives 3 perception. Trenton family talisman. Extra currency. I'll stick with the extra currency one. For now, anyway. Three Trenton signet rings. Oh hey, I missed a quest back here. Ooh, old Nua's over here, though. No, I'm gonna go back. I want... Okay, from here I need to go southwest, southwest. Southwest. And southwest would be this way. Okay, so we'll go down there. Maybe not.
Leave something alone long enough, the living lands will take it back.
Alright, let's see. Yeah.
There. That's Tama's old house. Wonder what he wanted me to find.
Well, since we're already here, we might as well go see. Thomas.
Place feels different without him. He left something behind for me. Help me look around.
A whale carving.
So much here reminds me of Tama. It's strange to be back without him. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to find. Say, what's that you're holding?
Looks like a carving of something.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
What is it
I
exactly?
carved this for him years ago. I had no idea he'd kept it, let alone. All this
Treasure
time, I never knew. And he tells me like this, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing but a piece of driftwood I gave him years ago.
He must have had his reasons.
Well, I'm struggling to see what those might be. And we knew each other for years. We were close. I trusted him with things in my past. Things I don't talk about.
You sure he didn't try to tell you in other ways?
What do you mean?
Sounds like he cared enough to listen.
Sure, but that's just the kind of man he was. He made time for me. Knew when I needed a blunt word and when I needed space. He always knew how to set me at ease when old ghosts crept up. Oh.
Kai, you're describing someone who cared deeply for you.
I always just thought he was good. Better than I deserved. I'm a coward, Envoy. I let him down. He was always there when I needed him. But when he needed me, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need some time with this.
I just wish you were kinder to yourself.
You wouldn't say that if you knew. Never mind. I haven't talked about this in a while, so thanks for listening. It means a lot. Especially since you seem to have your head on straight. Let's keep moving. A little fresh air will clear my head.
Maybe they somehow wrap themselves up in an existing tree.
Not with the way this trunk has grown.
Ah, I'm stumped. I've never seen anything like this.
Neither have I. Never seen a tree grow so quickly as to trap someone inside.
This would require powerful magic, or an immense expenditure of soul essence.
That's outside my expertise, but I wouldn't be surprised.
You seem capable enough, stranger. But the forests are not safe. As if this weren't enough proof of that.
Does Vidaro know about
No,
this?
probably not. But I doubt Vidaro cares about anything that doesn't directly affect Fior proper. Stay out of the forests if you can help it.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm going to directly disobey that advice in the most blatant way possible.
Coming in hot.
Good, because it needs to burn. Hot. Torque of the Warrior King. Interesting. Doesn't sound like something I'll be able to use. But interesting nonetheless. Some whale carving. Torque of the Warrior King, +2 might. This blackened iron torque rests heavy on its wearer's neck, a reminder of the incomparable weight that rests on the shoulders of any ruler. Both ends of the torque coalesce into the shape of beasts known for their impressive might. On one end, a regal Stalgar, and on the other, a fearsome dragon. Though this piece of jewelry must have been made at least a millennia past, its impressive artistry remains as untarnished as the day it was made. Yeah. I was a dam builder, across the water deep and wide. I slipped and fell into the wet concrete. Rock Arch. Hello, bears. I almost did not see you there.
Right behind you.
2 elder brown bears. You guys look playful enough to catch. Shocking experience. Bad bear. Take it, old Smoky. Take it, you go. Hey. Tell him, Dad. You gone, tree person. You infernal tree person.
That's one for us.
Awakened wood. I slipped and fell into the wet concrete below. There's a small part of me that wants to look up the words to that song now because I can't remember how it goes. That is what I want to go over here. I think that's this way. Yeah, that's this way. We'll be back again and again and again and again. A squirrel. Elmgan Tempest.
Unseen, unheard.
Give me more awakened wood. Yay, I don't know how I did that, but I'm not gonna complain about it. need you to turn around and go back the other way. I want you to congregate back and forth with the rest of your group so that I can work on all of you at the same time. Okay, well, if that's as close as you can get, then that's fine.
On your right! Nice job! On sync!
Bye.
Everybody all right?
Of course. It's just, mostly Zorbs. A couple of Delumgan, but they're not all that bad. Ooh, that one had a quick rabbit. That one had a rabbit. I have a song stuck in my head. Get my banner to stay. Slag Heart Melon. Okay.
This one.
Whoa! I did not realize that you were
On.
statues or dead or something. Oof. Well, now I know what to keep an eye out for. No, don't do that. Good. Dead bandit. Zorup arrow. This crude arrow appears to be coated in poison. Some Zorup tribes use similar toxins to slow down larger, more intimidating predators. Reliquary of Saint Franklin. Thief's Journal, 10 Foniverno. I found it at last. The Reliquary of St. Widewin has made its way to Nakatedek, a ruin in the Living Lands. Chartering a ship will cost me everything, but it's a small price to kill a god. 8 Preprima. The voyage was hard. Fever gripped the crew, and I spent days vomiting into my bed of moldy straw. I dreamed of my family, of life in the Deadfire, cut short by Aethys the Betrayer. I must remind myself they are dead and that vengeance sustains me. One loses track of time on the frontier. Emerald Stair has a settlement, but I will not chance anyone recognizing me. Naku Tedek is close. Aethys will pay. He took my son, and I will burn the last remnant of his. The reliquary is mine. An Aethasian, Alphonse, tried to stand in my way. I could have killed him, but something stayed my hand. Maybe there is a little mercy left in me. Having the reliquary is not as fulfilling as I imagined. I want to toss it into the flames. Let another final piece of Widewin crisp into ash. I've done it countless times before. Nothing can stop me. So why do I hesitate? I need rest. Maybe one more dream of my family will help me understand. Crap, I did not see that until the last possible second. Well, let's see how much damage that does to me. Oh, I know where I'm at. I tripped and fell into the wet concrete below. Too much. A little bit back, please.
Keep quiet.
On seek! Another down.
Damn it. Stop it. Bad delegate. Bad.
Look up, Envoy.
Oh,
Not bad, Marius.
bad delegate. Bad, bad. What is this? Tripped and fell into the wet concrete. quick way up and down. I have opened a new shortcut. Shrotkut. Opened a new Shrotkut.
One for you!
Bye-bye, Grizzly. Earth Blight. Grove Tinder. Okay. Here, catch. Gun Grove. Sarcophagus. It's sarcophagus. Glade Adventurer Journal. After spending numerous days observing the habits and behavior of the Delmgun, I believe I have stumbled upon their inner sanctum. This is a sort of gathering place for them, and from what I've been able to gather, at its heart is a powerful being they treat with great reverence. I must endeavor to speak with this manner of queen and gather as much info as I can in order to further my research. I must tread with caution, though. The Delmgun here seem quite hostile to outsiders, and I'm sure the Queen would not appreciate if I had to deal with her subjects in some violent fashion. Probably not, but if I ever came across any that didn't attack me, that weren't lit up as hostile, I would not attack them. Self-defense is a wondrous thing. Jasper. Jasper, the friendly ghost.
Yeah.
The ghosty that has the mug.
Look at that. After you, envoy.
Yep, after me indeed. I insist. What? I think I should do this. Seems prudent.
Right behind you.
I'll try to sneak in without hurting any of her guards. We will see how this happens, if this works.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Were. Turn to your patrol patterns.
It's like nature's shaping these ruins into something. Like a shrine, but for who?
Past the first patrol. Turn around, shield. As you were.
You take lead.
Here we go! Behind you!
Okay.
You may approach me, godlike. A welcome visitor. It has been so long since one of your kind has walked in this grove.
Do you mean a godlike?
I mean one from the land, your kind. But why have you come here?
I come looking for an Atragan heart. Perhaps you can help
A
me.
curious thing for Kith to want. Even one as special as you. It belonged to one who tended this grove for longer than I have been here.
What happened to them?
Sickness changed them, as it has recently changed so many creatures in these woods. It no longer recognized us as their kin. We had to stop them before their madness damaged the land. But it is over now. All that remains is their heart. Our kind has no need for such remembrances. It would cause us no pain to part with it. Take it, and go in peace.
Okay.
And thanks. I can't believe you pulled that off. Now, let's get out of here before she notices my wood pistol grip.
Tell him again before she notices my wood pistol grip. Green shield. Queen's malice. What is this? Garland of the Wild Groves. I knew that. Hello, Queen Shield. I'm not going to get this opportunity again anytime soon, I get the feeling, so while I have the good graces and the freedom to do so, I'm going to go around and take some things that either the grove does not need or that does not belong here. I will rid you of them. Or things that will grow back, and I can make use of myself. Alright. Inventory. I can get rid of that. If I have to, I'll get rid of some of those. Rather not, unless I have to, though, because they're good monies. Exceptional greatsword. White steel chunks. I might do the fine axe because that's 12 highly as talon. That's valuable. That is quite nice. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Garland of the Wild Grove, 30% resistance to poison accumulation. This necklace is made of numerous still living flowers given freely from the bodies of Delimgan. Originally made from an elder druid from the forests of Erglanfath centuries ago. The garland has since made its way to the living lands, where the latent essence in the air nourishes the flowers, imparting a measure of protection against the natural world upon its wearer. I don't think I need it. Down the wide Colorado, slipped and fell into the wet concrete below. Some jasper. That's the Adragan heart. Feels as solid as crystal and as tender as flesh. The Adragan who lost it must have been both ancient and powerful. It thrums with spiritual energy, waiting to be unleashed. Need to find a way to get up there. Yeah. That's a way to get up there. Elegant Glade Note. I have met their queen. The community they have here is beautiful, alien, familiar and foreign all at once. I'm not sure I'd ever be able to pull myself away from this. It makes the harshness of my reality softer. I cannot leave. It is only through the mercy of the Queen and my extreme caution in navigating their halls peacefully and secretly that I have avoided the grim and final fate. I spoke too openly of my desire to publish my observations. If I had been more reticent, if I had lied, told them I was nothing but a lost, lucky traveler, maybe I would be free, or maybe I would be dead. They are kind to me. I get food, shelter, even the rare attempt at conversation. But my passion, my life force, it lives by the scratch of pen on paper, the heated debate of science, the delight of research. They grow discordant when they see me write. I understand why. If I had come across them carving messages in the dried flesh of dead kith, my horror would be great. I certainly would not provide them with said carcasses to carve. So I will pass my days here, a parched man floating along in an ocean. All the knowledge I've ever desired laid out before me with not a single way to record it. Obsidian prayer.
That looks like a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
Interesting. There really is quite a lot here, isn't there? climbing that. Them thorns are not for me. They say no, no. Damn. Too far. Too far, too far. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Some fan braces. Yeah. But I will remain. Greetings, all ye denizens of the Delmgan Grove. I've proven myself not your enemy. Through no small amount of patience. So. Now. Okay. That is everything over there. Shrine to scale. I would love to be able to get out onto that bridge back there. I should risk going back to the Delmgan Grove or not. They seem to tolerate me once, but no guarantee they should do so a second time. Ooh, almost didn't like that at all. Yeah. I keep climbing. Oh, this is the shrine to Skane. Okay, yeah. I think I'm going to go somewhere with a merchant. There's one up here. I'll go visit this merchant. Sell off a bunch of this metal implements that I'm not going to need that are weighing me down so much. Give me that sweet, sweet cash. Hello, Marina.
Well, if it isn't the envoy again.
Let me see what you have to offer. Okay, let's sell off my jewels first. And then I'll sell off my extra implements. I'm not going to need any white steel. The metal is something that I just don't need, so you can have that. You can have... I don't know if I want to sell that or if I want to salvage that because of the Hylia's talons. But you can definitely have all of these. Definitely want to hold on to this. I want to be able to see the constituent levels, the subsequent levels of the black bow spell, and see if one of them has it function like it does in the previous games where it bounces between enemies and confuses. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I think I might be better off breaking that down for the tons so that I can upgrade future grimoires. Okay. Get rid of that. Excellent. Oh, I have companion stuff that I can do here. Increase the amount of health restored by second wind to 75%. Kai gains a temporary burst of attack speed when second wind activates. All of Kai's ability cooldowns are reset when second wind activates. Unbending defense reduces incoming damage by 50%. Increases the health regeneration of unbending defense. When unbending defense ends, it unleashes a shockwave that damages nearby enemies. Fire and ire. Fire and ire ignites. Greatly increases the amount of stun dealt by fire and ire. Reduces the cooldown for fire and ire. I think I like the stun. But I want this first, I think. Yeah, I think I want this first. And I'm gonna take the extra damage reduction. Marius. Marius vanishes into a cloud of smoke and reappears near an enemy and slashes them with his daggers. He repeats this up to 3 times. Binding Roots. Marius uses Wilderness Lore to root an enemy in place. Constricting Roots deals stun. Binding Roots traps multiple enemies in a small area of effect. Binding Roots deals bleed accumulation to trapped enemies. Do I want bleed, stun, or small AoE root effect? I think I'm going to go ahead and unlock Shadow Step for Marius. Bullseye. Unlocked all of Marius's abilities. Alright. So I could up the intellect here. I could up its my perception. Attack speed, maximum health, carry capacity though. I could do a little more carry capacity. I don't even think this affects the damage on my wands. This is just like when I use the staff damage, right? Well, maybe. Because there's not anything. They don't really differentiate between spell damage and physical damage in this game, do they? So that might actually give me more damage with my basic wand attacks too. Perception, critical hit chance, maximum range. I think I'll go with a little more perception. Sure, why not? And then I have 1 point here to spend. I can go ahead and use it here, which should, this would unlock level 15 Grimoire spells. Which should be, oh, player level 15. I'm not quite there yet. Blood magic. Harvest essence. The essence fragments dropped by defeated enemies restores 3 times as much essence. Or I could go ahead and do this. Used against a single enemy, increased damage and sharp accumulation because it's concentrated. That would be interesting. This would unlock melee attackers are knocked back. That could also be very useful and handy. Very useful and good. This just increases the number of missiles. Essence penalty decreases essence penalty flame. 15, 25, and 30. Which I have not had a problem running out of essence because I don't just cast spells I don't spam my spells. I like to use attacks interspersed, so it doesn't really increase damage with wands by an additional. Oh, I can't do that until I hit player level 15 though. So those both require. Oh no, I could put that in right now. I just don't have access to the level 15 spells yet because... Oh, wait. I can't put a point into it until I hit level 15, but could I still cast that from Grimoires? As long as I have 3 ranks in this? Let's find out. Black bow and pull arrow. Alright, does that unlock the ability to look at... Unlocks black bow. Power attacks pierce through enemies, only stopping when they hit the environment. Increases summon duration to 45 seconds. Summons a magical bow for 30 seconds with arrows that deal high poison accumulation. It's unfortunate that they don't have that functionality. That is extremely unfortunate. But I think I am going to click this. Yeah, I can't put points into anything until I hit 15 at least. (20, 21, 22). So 20 is not the max level. Interesting. I thought it was. Meteors break on impact, leaving lingering flames. Meteor shower. Arcane seal. At your feet for 30 seconds, your essence regenerates while you stand within the seal's lingering area of effect. Cataclysmic shower of destructive meteors that rain down upon the area, dealing high damage and fire accumulation. Meteors break on impact, leaving lingering flames. Reduce the essence cost by 20%. Increase your maximum ability cast speed while within the seal. Enemies within the seal are slowed. See, neither one of these are super interesting to me. These are very meh. They're both very meh. Amount of poison accumulation you deal. Shock. See, this would be interesting because I'm using a lot of shock. Heart of the Storm. Increase the amount of shock accumulation further and even further. Fire accumulation, frost accumulation. Interesting possible future options. This I was going to destroy. This I was going to destroy. Alright. Now, to continue with what I was doing before. Do I want to go here and just cross the bridge here and go into Naku Tedek? And then I can meet back up that way? Go get Old Nua afterwards? Old Nua, excuse me. And then work my way north and finish off the Michons. I think I like that. Let's go here and do that. So I'll follow the ravine/river south from here. South, southeast. She moves.
Didn't that cartographer's letter say she was near Naku Tedek?
Hello, Zarups.
sprained my shoulder.
Come on, pick it up. Game. Don't do this game. No game. Give me the thing. Damn it, I want it. It's loot. Give me loot. Infernal game. Is there another cave or something further down that I can maybe exploit? Get in there? I don't think so. So how the hell? Nothing. That don't do jack crap. Oh. Oh no, that's very short-lived. Very, very short-lived. Nope, it didn't move. Hoping it would blow that out of there. Driving me crazy that it will only pick that up.
Unseen, unheard.
Next one's mine.
Ooh, stale garlic. Nakutadek grouse. Wild. Come to me, Hylia's talons. All of them. Alright. Knock. Are you okay? Your existence consists solely of, I guess, running your fingers through the
There are
grass.
many people to
and going
godless
down.
ruins before.
You're not allowed
Never
to
went
move
any
ever.
closer than this.
Hey, you there? Need some supplies? Salutations, traveler. Welcome to lovely Naku Tadek. It's seen better times, but it's still a marvel of ancient architecture. Oh, but I forget myself. I'm Alyssa, a wanderer and explorer, and sometimes even a merchant. Like now. Care to see my wares?
Sure. War Mage's Robes. 3% damage reduction, 2 additional damage reduction, 15% ability cast speed. The eye-catching purple of these robes is far from the most remarkable thing about them. They are bulkier than they appear at first glance, due to the thick layers of padding that reinforce vital locations. While still not as protective as heavier armor, they fare better than most other robes. A faint but constant static energy can be detected emanating from the purple cloth. Though uncomfortable at first, the sensation quickly fades into the background, and the extra alacrity it imparts upon the wearer when casting spells is certainly worth the discomfort. Huh. You know what? I want it. Exceptional of storms. Lockpicks. Yes, please. Lemon and pepper. Skein claw jerky. What is a skein claw? Dried strips of skein claw meat. I have yet to see any skein claws. You do sell Awakened Audra.
Yeah.
Sarcle fingers. Okay. All of that. Seems to be a dead end.
Yeah.
Apparently growing inside. don't understand. Oh. Aha! Discovered it. Oop, wrong one. That should have hurt me rather badly, but it didn't. Okay. Doody 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 doo doo doo. Welcome to Primal Rock. The heck is that supposed to be? A chair? Stone? That looks like the most uncomfortable chair in existence. You people are marvels of quiet speaking. I don't understand. I can hear you murmuring.
This is a spiritual
Actually quite
cave.
impressive.
Could we remove the animancy equipment, please?
Take it up with the governor.
But he told me to ask you.
In that case, the answer is no.
If you've come to Naku Tedek for a funeral, I'm afraid you're late. Or early, perhaps? And if you're an animancer, show a little respect for the ruins.
What is this place?
Naku Tedek dates back to ancient times. It was, and remains, a mausoleum of the soul. Unfortunately, godless ruins have a strong connection to the other side. They attract unwanted attention.
Well, I can see why animancers would find this place intriguing.
Wherever there's an Audra pillar, you can count on animancers circling it like flies. When my order first heard of this place, they sent us overseas to guide wayward souls into their next life.
Do souls need much help passing on?
More help than you might guess. Reincarnation is not a perfect system. The flaws and inefficiencies are why the field of animancy exists at all. So, in accordance with Berith, we are midwives of a different labor, life into death.
I wish I didn't know any of that. Why do you mind if I take a look around?
Not at all. The Audra pillar is most inspiring. Just watch your step around the equipment and the memorials. One of your machines shocked me. I wasn't even anywhere near it.
I've spent a lot of time trying to...
Were you wearing anything made of copper? A ring?
What? I don't know.
You might want to visit Monto for a soul reading.
What I want is to meditate in peace.
If you came to pray, kindly do it outside, if you must.
Interesting. Carrots. I will take fresh veggies. You can buy in the Emerald Stair right now. I'm sure Barrett won't mind. Makes me wonder if the people who made this game, just how much research they did on the Pillars of Eternity, the other, you know, on the lore, the other games. Because I would have thought that Living Audra would have a slight glow to it, but this just looks like big chunks of turquoise or something. Edward. True pioneer in the field of self-experimentation. After breaking his soul apart, he lost the knowledge of how to reassemble it again. May his greatest achievement never be replicated. Maxim Vidaro. Husband, father, visionary without equal. He gave us a new beginning, a new land, a new purpose, and asked for nothing in return. Fiormes Inverno is his legacy and our responsibility. Wherever he rests, may he rest in peace. Dignity of the deceased. Yeah, I don't feel like reading that. Take that fine bow. The bow is too fine to leave behind.
My lord.
Luminous Alphonse.
Please, my friend. You can take what you want from the shrine. Just don't break anything.
I wasn't going to rob you.
So he was working alone. Forgive me. These are difficult times for a man of faith. While I was at prayer, a bandit held a knife to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widwin. Just look at me. Gods, I'm still shaking.
I read that Widwin was Aethys' vessel during the Saints' War. Is that right?
He was. The war ended years ago. Yet still the scars remain. Maybe the gods have abandoned the living lands. Or maybe they've abandoned me.
The gods are often silent. That doesn't mean they don't hear our prayers.
Thank you. It's good to know there's still kindness on the frontier. He fled west into the wilderness. There's nothing there but a Delimgan glade. If you find him, please, no more bloodshed. Vengeance will not make this right.
No, but it might make me feel better. What's an Aethasian priest doing out here?
Most of my faithful brethren became acolytes of Berith. But she is not the only god who embodies the cycle of life. This is where souls return to the living lands. Can't you feel it?
I don't know. I've been feeling a lot lately. It's hard to interpret.
This is a place of power. Stay a while. Perhaps it will speak to you. May the light shine on you. May it shine on the thief as well. I will try to understand his motives.
A saint's relic. Where would you even fence something like that?
People who mean no malice generally don't go into banditry.
Welcome back. I hope the wilderness gave you safe passage. May I help you?
Took some doing, but I found St. Widewin's reliquary.
You did? To think a godlike would deliver this back to me. I feel blessed, truly. Wherever he is, Eothas smiles on you.
I found the thief's journal, too. This was no ordinary robbery.
Wait, are you suggesting he stole it for some purpose?
He was going to destroy it, your relic for his family's lives.
That would mean Eothas killed them. That's not possible. I'd heard the rumors that he walked among us, but to think the God of Light could be to blame for such horrors.
It's only one aspect
it's
of him.
beyond belief.
Agents of violence. They cloak themselves in warmth and light and spread like wildfire.
Why are you so invested in Eothas being benevolent?
He cannot reign over both hope and cruelty. This is not the way.
If you had a god's might, would you even realize you'd killed me?
I don't know. The mere thought of having a god's power feels profane. I find myself lost, godlike. I look at this relic now and I wonder whether all my years of service were a waste.
I'd keep it, but remember why people have lost their faith in Eothas.
I will. I pity my own suffering when I should learn from it instead. I'll pray for the thief's absolution. If not in this life, then maybe the next. Thank you for telling me all this.
Shame this had to happen. Some war wounds never heal.
Cannot commune with this Audra? I wish to speak with you, Audra. See, now this almost looks like what I always pictured Audra in my head. I have a feeling that the only reason it's got an inner light is because of the light hitting it from above, though. And that kind of kills the illusion, because when you walk over this way, the light dims, like it's not there anymore. And that's not... kind of flies in the face of everything I know of Audra. It should not be a bright light, but it should have a dim inner light. Living Audra, anyway. Even the little luminous Audra should have little lights inside them. Very dim lights, but still lights. I don't know what the hell you want from me. Search for a root strangled tree. Oh, no. Map. Find the cartographer.
Have you spoken to Alfonso? He seems in a low spirits.
You didn't hear? Someone desecrated the shrine.
No. What about the reliquary? It means the world to him.
Gone. But whoever took it is in for a surprise. It's cursed by the mad god Aethus.
Oh, poor bastard.
I suppose I can't blame them for thinking that. At all.
Here it comes. Aye, aye. Coming in hot.
Keep quiet. Okay. Take some fish, why not?
circle back around to get that. And I will certainly do it.
Take a moment, people.
Okay. Wolf gloves. Doesn't that sound interesting? 1% critical hit chance with 2 dexterity. Oof. Put it away. Put it away, put it away, put it away now. It's broke down. It's broke down. Damage reduction. Yeah, I think I was going to switch this, wasn't I? Oh, I really like the way that looks. Yeah, purple. I like purple. Purple is good color. Especially for magic-y stuff. Magic-y peoples. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't know what the hell you want from me. I think just maybe these are the wrong animals I'm going to use this spell on now.
You okay?
Only because I have potions. Because I got fucked up. Ooh. A fine breastplate on a Zorp. Speaking of things that don't belong there.
Ugh.